Hello everyone and welcome to our latest Whirlwind Heights Forecast Center update, and in today's forecast I am going to discuss the significant temperatures in the United States within the next few days, the heat wave that's coming from the Great Plains specifically, and feel like temperatures can reach up to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. And right now this is in Texas. It came from Arkansas and Louisiana. It's going to shift up north into the Great Plains and the Midwest, where we can see some pretty significant temperatures. Also, tropical activity is heating up in the Pacific Ocean, and where Hurricane Fausto has definitely downtrended, but there's another shot about it happening in the Pacific Ocean that we need to talk about. So without much more to talk about in this intro, let's roll forecast. Alright guys, and we're going to start off with today's temperature, or severe weather, which is just a plain old slight risk of severe weather here in the southwestern Kansas, where there's no tornado risk. Our damaging wind risk is a 15%, and no hashing here, and a 5% hail risk. So generally, if you live in this area, it's not too concerning. Just have ways to receive alerts, and be ready for this. Tomorrow, though, could be a little bit more significant. We do have a slight risk of severe weather here in North Dakota and northern Minnesota. Our tornado risk is a 2% right now. Our tornado risk is still low tomorrow, but it's at least exists tomorrow. Our wind risk, 15% risk for this. That is driving the slight risk, and then a hail risk, basically in the same exact areas. If you're in a wind risk area, then you're under that same probability for hail risk. So yeah, again, it's not super concerning tomorrow. Just have ways to receive alerts. And then our day 3 outlook is just a general risk right now. There may be a risk of severe weather introduced, but as of right now, no risk. And then our probabilistic, there is a slight risk for the Midwest on day 4 outlook. Usually when you have day 4 to day 8 outlooks, that doesn't automatically mean they're going to be super concerning, but it could be a little bit concerning here. So just be ready if you live here in the Midwest, because we could see some isolated significant severe weather here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Our day 5 outlook is another slight risk for the northern Ohio Valley and some of the Great Lakes region, where we could again see some isolated significant severe weather, and no data after that. Alright, we will go ahead and talk about real quick Tropical Storm Bertha, which has basically been shredded off. Like, the northern side has gotten shredded off, which has made almost no impacts to Louisiana. I mean, there were some winds. Correct me if I'm wrong here, because I haven't really been tracking this hurricane very much, or not hurricane, excuse me, tropical storm. But I don't think it caused a lot. It is about to go into Texas. It may cause isolated flooding, but nothing too concerning. Alright, and then let me go real quick, just make sure, let's go to our excessive rainfall outlooks. We actually have a moderate risk of excessive rainfall today, again for North Carolina, so get ready guys, and it's happening again. More significant flooding is coming to North Carolina today. Slight risk extending from Alabama to the Atlantic Ocean, and then there's also a double barrel slight risk over here, one for northeastern Colorado and one for eastern Kansas and a sliver of southern Nebraska. And then in our D2 right now is a slight risk for this is stretching from Memphis, Tennessee, all the way to, again, the Atlantic Ocean. And again, the Carolinas are under the gun for rainfall again tomorrow, with again another slight risk and there's a slight risk for eastern Missouri, or no, I can't speak, central Missouri and eastern Kansas. Alright, and then our day 3 is a slight risk begin on the coast of North and South Carolina, and then there's not much after that. Alright, now I'm gonna go over the significant temperatures, and real quick, I'm gonna pop here. I'm gonna do this in a moment. Hang on. Alright. I want to address something real quick. There are pockets of cold air, and I haven't talked about this, but we do need to talk about that. First of all, someone in my comments section said that they were in the middle of this massive heat wave, and it wasn't too bad. Well, real quick, I want to address something. There are pockets of cooler air in this heat wave. I'll show you in a moment, but as you can see here, it is here. It is a very significant heat wave. Feel like temperatures are freaking and 110 degrees Fahrenheit. If I said it may not really be the worst heat wave of the year, but it is something I'm keeping close eyes on. But as you can see here, there are pockets of cold air, like over here or here, and these random pockets do show up from time to time. So yeah, as you can see here, you could get random pockets of cold air, or it could be cloudy, which actually sometimes slightly decreases the temperature because you're not getting direct sunlight. But yeah, as you can see, it is a significant heat wave that's coming. Isolated areas could reach up to 115 degrees Fahrenheit, and this is feel like temperatures, okay? Our actual temperatures may not be super high. Let me go to our actual temperatures just to check it. And also, it looks like 115 degrees Fahrenheit here in Nebraska, and that's not... Oh yeah, it is a significant heat wave, okay guys? It is a significant heat wave. But again, there are pockets of cooler air that may pop up. So yeah. But again, this is a dangerous heat wave. You really need to be aware of this, and I'm surprised nobody is talking about this. So if you can, I'd appreciate it if you could share this video to spread the word of this heat wave that literally nobody is talking about. Literally, temperatures can reach up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit, and keep in mind, guys, this is actual temperatures. So it is a significant heat wave that's coming. If you live anywhere in the Great Plains, you need to get ready for this, and you need to have. If you have respiratory issues, you need to limit your time outside, or maybe just don't go outside at all with how extreme these temperatures are. It is a very significant heat wave that's coming. Alright, now let's go to the Pacific Ocean activity. And let's go to satellite here. And this is Tropical Storm Fausto, or Hurricane Fausto, I guess, which is still a Category 1 hurricane. It's been pretty organized lately, but it is slightly disorganized now. It's still got that eye and stuff. There is a big risk of tropical development right now out here, just south of Mexico. There's a 60% chance of development in the next 48 hours, and a 90% chance of development in the next week. And since this is in warmer waters, I think it could intensify even faster. This is Hurricane Fausto, which is expected to weaken down to a tropical storm. This doesn't give me dates, but I guess I'm just gonna have to give a best guess. Maybe, dude, I'm gonna have to. I really wish that this would. There it is. All right. It's around 2 hours. Here in about a few days or so. I really wish it. Alright, now let's go to let's show this on spaghetti models. Let me just look at the intensity of this real quick. What we're expecting here. There are some sources that are saying this could become a full-blown Category 3 hurricane. Yeah, there are several different. There's a few models that actually bring this up to a Category 4 hurricane. So, guys, this is a dangerous storm. Okay, it is a dangerous storm, and it looks like it's going to become a pretty intense hurricane. So, get ready. And some models have this almost making landfall on Baja California, but most of these spaghetti models keep this away from Baja California. But I still would be ready if you're in Baja California. If you're anywhere on the west coast of Mexico, there could be some high waves. So yeah, it is a significant. It looks like this is going to be a very significant tropical storm. So yeah, we'll see you. Alright, well, that'll be it for today's forecast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's forecast. And I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll make several short form forecasts today based on how active the weather is getting.